I'm gonna say like is, man. What the actual fuck is this? What the actual fuck, man? A few months ago, I think I read somewhere, it was kind of a rumor that somebody backstage has a huge crush on Io Sky, and that's the reason she's getting this type of weird push. Because if you think about it, it's a bit odd, man. Someone like Io Sky getting such a big push. It's a bit odd. But she is getting that push, even though, despite the push that she has gotten, nobody actually fucking knows her, man. Nobody actually fucking pays attention to the fact that she's a main eventer. Well, not a main eventer, but you know what I mean, like a person who is a legitimate contender for the world title. Despite that, she keeps getting pushed left and fucking right. Why is that? As it turns out, on camera, they're so fucking stupid. They're showing something like this on camera. And now, I'm not saying I have some fucking weird conspiracy theory, man. I'm not saying that. But come on. This is fucking weird. This is absolutely fucking weird. Triple H has no fucking idea what to show on camera and what not to show on camera. Whether it's this or whether it's any other nonsensical booking that he goes around doing and says, "Oh, this is long-term booking, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Long-term, my fucking dick. This is nonsensical, man. What the fuck is going on in this company at this point? I just want to know what Vince McMahon really fucking thinks about this nonsense. You know? Just the entire company in general nowadays. If somebody can get Vince McMahon on their podcast and just ask him, what the fuck do you think about this bullshit? And then he just goes on a tangent for like an hour or something, maybe even more. That's gonna be fucking outstanding, man. And I'm so sick of these hypocritical assholes, man. There's some people who are defending Triple H for this, right? They're saying, "Oh, you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much." Brother, how big of a cock can you really be? Because let's be real, if somebody thinks that this is not too much, then odds are you're a cock in personal life. There is no other explanation to this, right? How big of a cock, though, can you really be to go out of your way to defend this? Unfucking believable. Remember, man, this is when the cameras are on. Whether anybody likes to hear this or not, when the cameras are on, people switch. People switch. The realest of the realest motherfucks, whether anybody wants to admit this or not, they switch. Alright? Everybody switches to some degree. This crappy show, unreal. Unreal. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. This is embarrassing, man. It's just fucking embarrassing. The fact that Vince McMahon was somehow able to create Triple H into a wrestling star. Just think about it, man. When Triple H probably came to Vince McMahon, he was this guy, younger, right? And jacked, I grant that, but this fucking guy. And Vince McMahon was smart enough to figure out a way to make this guy what he did become. The talent that guy has, man. You know? And compare that to this bullshit now. Look at this shit. Imagine if this was Vince McMahon, by the way. People would have lost their fucking minds. And that just tells you, man, people are hypocrites, you know? They don't have their own opinions for the most part. Even the people who are pointing this type of nonsense out. They're not gonna scrutinize this the same way they would have if this was, let's say, Vince McMahon. You just know it, man. You just fucking know it. And here is my question, man. Here is a real question. If Brock Lesnar can come back and people can pop like retards for his return, why is it that Vince McMahon cannot come back? Why? Why is it that Brock Lesnar can come back but not McMahon? Doesn't make any sense. And that's the point I'm trying to make. People are fucking hypocrites.